I remember the taste of the words on your tongue, back when the world and our spirits were young. Every all of you was a sugar-coated dream, floating like honey in a golden stream. But the air started changing, the seasons grew old, and the warmth of your touch started turning to cold. Now there's an edge to the way that you speak, leaving a flavor that's hollow and weak. The nectar is gone and the garden is dry. I'm looking for sweetness in the back of your eye, but the syrup is hot and the color is gray. I'm watching the beauty just rot away. Sweet honey, turn bitter tonight. The dark took the place of the light. The love that was golden, the love that was pure is a medicine now that I can't even endure. One drop of your heart used to be all I'd need. Now I'm just tasting the way that we bleed. Yeah, sweet honey, turn bitter. Was it the time or the things that we said that poisoned the honey and left it for dead? You used to be gentle, you used to be kind. Now you're a shadow I'm trying to unbind. I swallow the silence, I swallow the pride, but the sourness is growing deep down inside. Sweet honey, turn bitter tonight. The dark took the place of the light. The love that was golden, the love that was pure is a medicine now that I can't even endure. One drop of your heart used to be all I need. Now I'm just tasting the way that we bleed. You can sugarcoat a house that is falling. You can't hear the sweetness when the distance is causing. The sting of the truth is all that is left in a heart that is filled. No sense of its theft. A spoonful of sorrow, a glass full of tears. The end of the nectar after all of these years. So bitter, so cold. You opened your mouth and the air turned cold. Not the story that I thought would be told. I was waiting for sorry, oh let's try again. But you spoke like a stranger, not even a friend. The promises you made are now paper thin. I'm wearing the scars of where your lies begin. Every sentence you finish is a door closing shut, a slow motion blade making one final cut. I'm listening to the sound of us breaking down while you're just throwing these cold words around. I thought your heart had more to say, but you're just pushing me further away. No, it's only words of disappointment. About freedom and moving along, as if being loyal was somehow so wrong. Your vocabulary is a weapon today, killing the feelings that want him to stay. Words of disappointment. Words of disappointment. Words of disappointment. Words of disappointment. It shows your vocabulary, it shows your tone, and now I'm just standing here, chilled to the bone. Nothing left to say, nothing left to hear, just the echo of letdowns, whispering in my ear. Only midnight was glowing in your silver eyes. We were hidden away from the world and its lies. The grass was still damp from the evening dew. As I sat there and promised my spirit to you, you pointed at the crescent hanging so high and swore that your love will never go dry. The moon was our witness, the stars were our light. We felt so immortal in the middle of the night. But the sun always rises and shadows, they change. Now the look in your eyes feels cold and so strange. I'm looking up at the same velvet sky, asking the signs the reason why. I promise turned around and walked away. We built a kingdom out of silver beams. Now I'm just drowning in those midnight dreams. Yeah, a promise under the moon is just a ghost in the afternoon. Tuck them away in a different bed. It's easy to swear when the world is asleep, when the shadows are long and the secrets are deep. But loyalty lives in the glare of the day, and that's where your heart started drifting away. A promise under the moon that ended way too soon. The light has faded to a hollow gray since you turned around and walked away. We built a kingdom out of silver beams. Now I'm just drowning in those midnight dreams. Moon is still there, but the magic is gone. I'm waiting for light, but I fear the dawn. You left your word in the dark of the park, and now my whole world is incredibly stark. It's still shining, but I'm still crying. A silver vow, broken by now, under the moon. Just a memory. I saw the way you checked your phone, even when we were finally alone. A part of you was always somewhere else, leaving me here to talk to myself. You let their voices fill up all the space, replacing the light that lived in your face. I was a fortress, I was your home, but you chose the world and left me alone. You traded our forever for a now. You walked away from every sacred vow. The influence was stronger than the love we made. I watched your loyalty start to fade. You were choosing them over us, turning our diamond back into dust. I stood by your side through the fire and rain, but you chose the pleasure and gave me the pain. A hollow goodbye and a cold empty trust. Yeah, you were choosing them over us. Did they promise you things that I couldn't give, or a different life you were dying to live? One word from their lips and you started to run, leaving me standing in the setting sun. I was the truth, but you wanted the play. Now I'm just a ghost that you pushed away. You were choosing them over us, turning our diamond back into dust. I stood by your side through the fire and rain, but you chose the pleasure and gave me the pain. A hollow goodbye and a cold empty trust. Yeah, you were choosing them over us. listen to the crowd and you lost the one. All the damage is deep and the deed is done. I hope their company is worth the price of throwing away my heart sacrifice. They have you now and I have the dark. You put out the flame and kept the spark, choosing them over kitchen 10:30. I thought we'd find our way back again. The candle was flickering, burning so low. I wasn't ready for you to go. I asked if you loved me, if there were a spark, but you left me shivering here in the dark. You didn't need a speech or a long goodbye. Just one little time made my universe die. He had left the room, the walls started to lean. The cruelest thing that I've ever seen. You didn't have to scream or shout it out to fill my whole heart with a shadow of doubt. One word, so much pain, like a sunstorm of freezing rain. It broke the always, it killed the we. It changed the way you look at me. A tiny sound with a heavy weight that turned our love into a twist of fate. Yeah, one word and everything changed. Was it goodbye or was it just no? The sharpest of blades in a single throw. I spent years building up every wound just to watch one syllable make them all fall. Now I'm replaying the song in my head, wishing that word was left unsaid. One word, so much pain, like a sunstorm of freezing rain. It broke the always, it killed the we. It changed the way you look at me. A tiny sound with a heavy weight that turned our love into a twist of fate. only took a second to tear it all apart. One word, one word, in the middle of my I'm standing in the shadow of your doubt, trying to figure out where we're both about. You're looking at them, then you look at me, as if my love is something you can't see. I've given you the pieces of my soul, while you're still deciding who should take control. The silence in your eyes is getting loud. I'm just another face inside your crowd. I won't beg and I won't plead, but I'm the only heart you truly need. You're balanced on a wire, thin and gray. Just one word can make me stay or walk away. Will you choose me in the end? Or am I just a lover turned to a friend? Between the world and what we have, are you willing to take the path? I'm waiting for the light to break the blue. Will you choose me like I chose you? But I offer you a hand that you can hold. Their promises are written in the sand, but I'm the one who's always held your hand. Stop looking for a reason to depart and start looking at the maps inside your heart. Will you choose me in the end? Or am I just a lover turned to friend? Between the world and what we have, are you willing to take the path? I'm waiting for the light to break the blue. Will you choose me like I chose you? Sacred vow. If I'm an option, then I'm already gone. I can't keep waiting for a ghost of the dawn. The choice is yours to make. My heart is yours to painted portraits of a perfect man, ignoring every crack and every plan. I heard the whispers but I shut them out. I had no room for any seeds of doubt. I saw the forever in your hollow eyes and found a home inside your sweet disguise. I wrapped my heart in bandages of pride and let the truth just wither deep inside. I wore a veil of love across my side. I called the shadows just a trick of the light, but the cold is getting harder to ignore as your footsteps head toward the door. I was blind to your actions, lost in the grace of a love that was never really in this place. I saw the heart I wanted you to have, not the one that left me in the aftermath. Closing my eyes just to keep you near, while the truth was screaming in my ear. I was blind, so blind to you. Traces on a bedroom floor of a life you led behind a different door. Your phone was buzzing in the dead of night, but I just turned and dimmed the bedside light. It's a special kind of pain to choose a guard, to let a stranger extinguish every spark. I was blind to your
is empty and the air is chill. I'm reaching out across the cotton sheets to find the ghost of someone I won't meet. My arm is heavy where your head should lay. I'm counting heartbeats till the break of day. The clock is ticking like a heavy stone, a steady rhythm of being all alone. A slow, muffled R&B beat kicks in, soft snaps and a deep blowing pole. I I close my eyes, but I can still see you. A faded memory in a shade of blue. I'm whispering secrets to the empty air, but there's no whisper coming back from there. Sleeping alone tonight, chasing the morning light. The bed feels like an island in the sea, without you here to anchor me. One side is warm, the other side is cold. A story of a love that's grown so old. Yeah, I'm just sleeping alone tonight. I smell your scent upon a pillowcase, a bittersweet reminder of your face. I try to dream of something else instead, but you're the only tenant in my head. The silence is a noise I can't ignore, shadows dancing on the bedroom floor. Sleeping alone tonight, chasing the morning light. The bed feels like an island in the sea, without you here to anchor me. One side is warm, the other side is cold. A story of a love that's grown so old. I'm just sleeping alone tonight. I used to wake up to your gentle breath. Now the quiet feels like a little death. I'm learning how to breathe without your touch. Who knew that space could ever weigh so much? Just wide open in the dark, waiting for this spark. Just me sleeping eyes wide open in the dark, waiting for a missing spark. Just me sleeping alone tonight. A life you made, or does the memory of us never fade? I've tried to move on, try to find someone new, but everyone I meet is a shadow of you. I'm stuck in a loop, I'm stuck in the past, wondering how forever went by so fast. Do you ever miss me at all? Do you ever wait for me to call? In the quiet moments when the world is still, does my memory give you a sudden chill? Am I a ghost or am I still afraid? Does your heart beat faster when you hear my name?
still here, waiting for a sign. Are you still yours, or are you still mine? Do you miss me? I was doing fine until the rhythm started. A sudden melody for the brokenhearted. It's that piano hook from the summer we met. A digital ghost I haven't deleted yet. I'm standing in the aisle of a grocery store, frozen by a chorus I can't ignore. The singer's voice is soft and low, talking about a love they had to let go. A soul-chilled R&B kicks in with a soft, steady snap. I try to change the station, try to turn it down, but the music follows me all over town. Every chord is a map leading back to your face, to a time and a feeling I can't replace. It's the songs that remind me of you, the ones that turn my whole world blue. A 3-minute trip to a life we knew, where every lyric felt honest and true. I'm haunted by the radio, haunted by the beat of a love that's no longer walking the street. Yeah, it's the songs that remind me. We used to sing along with the windows down, driving through the quiet parts of this town. Now I can't even hum the first 2 lines without reading into all the hidden signs. Music was the language that we used to speak. Now it's just a weapon that makes me weak. It's the songs that remind me of you, the ones that turn my whole world blue. A 3-minute trip to a life we knew, where every lyric felt honest and true. I'm haunted by the radio, haunted by the beat of a love that's no longer walking the
I was the one who stayed when lights went low. I was the roots that held your garden grow. I kept every promise, I held every line, while you were busy drawing designs for a life without mine. I guarded your secrets like gold in a chest, but I was the only one put to the test. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of always. They say that kindness is a beautiful thing, but I only feel the burn and the sting. I gave you my best and you gave me the dark. Now I don't know what I was fighting for. Regretting my loyal heart tonight, for staying when I should have taken flight. I played by the rules, you played a game. Now only the ashes remember my name. I poured all my love into a hollow soul, and regrets are the only things keeping me whole. Yeah, regretting my loyal heart. If I had been colder, if I had been cool, maybe I wouldn't feel like such a fool. I stayed through the winter, I stayed through the rain, while you were just looking for someone to blame. My honesty became my own heavy cage, while you simply turned to a brand new page. Regretting my loyal heart tonight, for staying when I should have taken flight. I played by the rules, you played a game. Now only the ashes remember my name. I poured all my love into a hollow soul, and regrets are the only things keeping low. Yeah, regretting my loyal heart. Regretting my loyal heart. I'm overqualified for a love that's gone. I'm still holding the torch for a flame kinda done. I should have been selfish, I should have been fast. Instead, I'm the one who is left for the last. Next time I'll be careful, next time I'll be smart. But for now, I'm just here with this loyal, broken heart. Final soft piano chord fades into silence. I'm staring at the ceiling in the grave, trying to wash the memory of you away. I told my heart to be steady and strong, to forget the place where we used to belong. But there's a saltiness on my lips tonight, a quiet blurring of the city light. I didn't get permission for this release, to break the silence and disturb my peace. My eyes are heavy, the world is blurry.
speech you never heard. I try to blink, I try to fight, but the flood is coming for me tonight. Tears, oh tears, why do you fall? Like you're trying to break down every wall. These already gone, the fire is out, so what are you crying so loud about? Falling like rain on a broken floor, tracing the path to the bedroom door. Why do you fall when he's not here anymore? Time, or the way his name used to sound like a rhyme. Every drop is a story I couldn't say, a tiny ripple on a lonely wave. He's painting the letters and soaking the bed, chasing the ghosts of the things that he said. Tears, oh tears, why do you fall? Like you're trying to break down every wall. He's already gone, the fire is out, so what are you crying so loud about? Falling like pain on a broken floor, tracing the path to the bedroom door. Why do you fall when he's not here anymore? You won't bring him back with your salty sea. You won't chase away that you looked at me. So stop this rhythm, stop this flow. It's sad to let the world go. Still falling, one by one, until the morning, until I'm done. Tears, please stop falling. Caught up in fades into a fire. I see a circle glowing bright and green. The closest that I get is through a screen. Scrolling back to where it all began, before you found a brand new master plan. I'm reading messages from a year ago, when every I love you had a steady glow. Now I'm just ghost inside your feed, while you're the only update that I need. The pixels blur beneath my tired eyes. I'm searching for the truth behind the lies. Your status says you're doing fine today, but my heart is breaking half a world away. Heartbreak through a glowing screen, the coldest love I've ever seen. A double tap, a cold goodbye, while I sit here and wonder why. Digital tears on a glass display, it's just a click and a world away. Yeah. while I'm drowning in the blue glare of the night. No touch, no scent, no warmth to feel. Just a virtual wound that'll never heal. Heartbreak through a glowing street, the coldest scrub I've ever seen. A double tap, a cold goodbye, while I sit here and wonder why. Digital tears on a glass display, you're just a click and a world away. Yes, heartbreak through a screen. We were high definition, now we're pixelated. I'm waiting for a signal that's already faded. I want to reach out and touch your face, but I'm stuck in this empty digital status, lonely scene, too gay, I'm typing a message. Then I hit delete, just a heartbreak through a screen. The sun comes up, but I don't see the light. I'm still living in the middle of all last night. The streets are familiar, but the map is gone. I'm shivering here in the break of the dawn. I go to the places where we used to hide, but there's nobody walking here by my side. The world keeps moving loud and fast, while I'm pinned down by the ghost of our past. Every road leads back to your door, but I don't live there anymore. I'm a sailor on a ship with no stars, trying to heal these invisible scars. I'm lost, alive without you. Everything I do, I doubt you. The compass is broken, the anchor is gone. I'm wandering tired, I'm wandering on a shadow in a city of a million lights, just trying to survive these empty nights. Yeah, I'm lost without you. Face in the crowds on the train, I hear your name in the sound of the rain. I try to breathe, but the air feels thin. I don't know when me is supposed to begin. You were the gravity, you were the ground. Now I'm just drifting, never to be found. I'm lost in life without you. Everything I do, I doubt to. Your compass is broken. Survive these empty nights. Yeah, I'm lost without you. Teach me how to walk alone again. Teach me how to be more than a event. Because right now the silence is a heavy sea, and I'm drowning in the memory of you and me.
picture with colors so bright, like a beautiful sun in the middle of night. You spoke of a forever and a house by the sea, while you were planning a life without me. I built our world on the words that you said, keeping the memories alive in my head. But the ground was just water, the walls were just smoke. I didn't realize the heart was the joke. I was climbing a ladder that led to the sky, but you were just watching the hours go by. Every maybe was a break in the wall. I never expected a sudden fall. You gave me fake hope, a beautiful lie, a reason to stay when I should have said goodbye. I was chasing a light that was never really there. Now I'm just reaching for hands in the air, a hollow promise that you did cage. You left me stuck on a finished page. Yeah, you gave me fake hope. Didn't make you feel powerful to see me believe, with a heart on my sleeve and a trick up your sleeve. You let me dream while you knew the truth, spending the best of my heart and my youth. And now the colors are fading to a dull shade of gray, as the illusion just melts away. You gave me fake hope, a beautiful lie, a reason to stay when I should have said goodbye. I was chasing a light that was never really there. Now I'm just reaching for hands in the air, a hollow promise so you did cage. You left me stuck on a finished page. I'd rather have the truth, even if it burns, than this empty lesson that my spirit learns. Don't offer a hand if you don't pull me through. I'm tired of drowning in the almost of you. The dream is over, the lights are red, a thirsty heart and an empty cup. Fake hope as a chronic state. Faded with the final. I stand in the corner of your busiest day, watching the light in your eyes drift away. I'm the one who catches you before you fall, but I'm the one you never think to call. I guard your heart from the cold and the rain. I take the weight of your hidden pain, but there's a line in the sand I cannot cross while I live in the shadow of my own loss. I'm your anchor, I'm your silent shield, but the wound in my chest will never be healed. I'm close enough to touch your skin, but I'm not the one you let within. I have no right to love you this way, to want you to go or to beg you to stay. I'm just the protector, the ghost in the dark, keeping the flame, but avoiding the spark. A witness to beauty I'll never possess, drowning in silence and this loneliness. Yeah, I have no right to I watch you smile at a different name while I'm the one putting out every flame. I'm the shoulder you cry on at 3 in the morning, ignoring my own heart's desperate warning. It's a specialized torture to be your best friend, knowing this road has a different end. I have no right to love you this way, to want you to go or to beg you to stay. I'm just the protector, the ghost in the dark, keeping the flame but avoiding the spark. A witness to beauty I'll never possess, drowning in silence in this loneliness. Should I walk away to save my soul, or stay in the background and play my role? Being your hero is a heavy crown, while the love that I feel is pulling me down. Keep you safe, keep you safe. True the peace, but from this love, there's no release. I have no right, no The streetlights flicker through the window pane. I'm counting drops of the midnight rain. You said you'd be here when the clock struck 9 that you lay your heavy heart next to mine. I kept the tea warming till it turned cold, thinking of the stories we haven't told. But the porch light is shining on an empty street, and the silence is bitter and the air is sweet. I check my phone just to see the time, looking for a reason or a simple lie. But the screen is dark and the room is still. I'm losing my hope and I'm losing my will. It's a broken promise. This night underneath the pale moonlight, you swore you'd stay, you swore you'd come. Now I'm just waiting, feeling numb. The stars are witnesses to your eye as the hours slowly pass me by. Yeah, another broken promise tonight. How many stories does it take to break? How many maybes for a heart to ache? You trade your word for a moment of ease, leaving me shaking on my tired knees. A vow is a ghost if it isn't kept, while I stay awake where we once both slept. It's a broken this night underneath the pale moonlight. You swore you'd stay, you swore you'd come. Now I'm just waiting, feeling numb. The stars are witnesses to your lie, and the hours slowly pass me by. Another broken promise tonight. Tired of building on shifting sands, of holding the air with my open hands. Don't tell me you love me when you're never there to breathe in the weight of this midnight Clock hits 3 and I'm still alone, the king of a house that isn't a home, just a promise broken in the dark. The room is quiet, the air is cold. The stories that we never told are gathering dust upon the floor. I don't hear your key inside the door. They whispered words, they planted seeds of doubted faith and selfish needs, and you let them in
You let them stay until you let them drive me away. I held your hand, they held your ear. I spoke of love, they spoke of fear. I thought our bond was made of stone, but now I'm standing here alone. They broke us apart, piece by piece. I watched your shadow find release. They spoke the lies you chose to hear, and now the ghost of us is all that's near. They broke us apart, and you just let it happen. Was I that easy to replace, to wipe the memory of my face? One bitter word from a stranger's tongue, and all our forevers are left unsung. You traded my heart for their hollow advice. Now I'm the one who pays the price. They broke us apart, piece by piece. I watched your shadow find release. They spoke the lies you chose to hear, and now the ghost of us is all that's near. Yeah, they broke us apart, and you just let it happen. You listen to the noise and miss the melody. You let their poison change the way you looked at me. It took us years to build this home, but only seconds to leave me on my own. They won the war, and you gave up the fight. Now I'm sleeping in the dark while we celebrate the light. They broke us apart. We used to talk until the sun turned blue. There wasn't a secret that I didn't show you. Your touch was a fire that kept me awake. Now it's a hand that I politely shake. We've traded the passion for how have you been. Losing the lover to find the old friend. It's a quiet emotion, a graceful retreat from the heat of the soul to a cold empty street. I love yous have turned into take care. I'm looking for us, but there's nobody there. Just a ghost of a kiss on the edge of your cheek, and a mountain of words that we're too scared to speak. From true love to just friends, this is how the story ends. We're rewriting the lines that we used to know, learning the art of just letting go. No more fire, just a flickering light, saying goodnight instead of stay the night. Yeah, we're just friends, and it's breaking my heart. I see you smiling and I play the part. I hide the remains of my shattered heart. It's a specialized torture to sit in this room, to smell your perfume and embrace the gloom. You talk about life like I'm not in the league, ignoring the hunger and ignoring the need. From true love to just friends, this is how the story ends. We're rewriting the lines that we used to know, learning the art of just letting go. No more fire, just a flickering light, saying goodnight instead of stay the night. Yeah, we're just friends, and it's breaking my heart. Can we really go back to the way it was before? Before we step through that forbidden door, the air is different, the shadows are long, and being just friends feel like doing it wrong. To be tracks, all in the soul, echoing piano, so your heart full of gold, turn into lead. Just friends. If that's all we I saw the way you looked at her today, the words you didn't have the heart to say. Your smile was brighter than it's been with me, and that's the truth I didn't wanna see. I'm holding on to threads of yesterday, while your heart is already miles away. So I'll be the one to open up the door, even if it leaves me hollow to the core. I'd rather see you happy with someone else than see you lose the version of yourself. My hands are shaking as I pull away, but I know I can't ask you to stay. catch the wind that I never settled. I find a way to live with the regret of being the one you're trying to forget. It's the hardest kind of love I've ever known, to choose to be completely on my own. I let you go to find a peace. I let my grip on you release. I'm giving you the keys to leave this heart. Even if it tears my whole world apart, I'll stay behind and watch you fly with a heavy soul and a silent goodbye. Yeah. The all just bad. Don't you even try. Don't let a single tear fall from your eye. If this is mercy, why does it feel like this? I'm losing you with every single breath of life. The door is open, the path is clear. I'm staying here while you disappear. I let you go. Four seasons turned 1,000 times. I memorized your rhythm and your rhymes. We built a castle out of whispered dreams, but now it's tearing at the velvet seams. The morning coffee and the winter coats, the shoebox filled with all our handwritten notes. It took a lifetime to build this bridge, and now I'm standing on a frozen edge. Time is a thief that doesn't leave a trace, just the empty lines upon my face. I thought we had a century to spend, but now I'm looking at the sudden end. You're gone in moments, turned into dust. The gold of our youth is covered in rust. 1,000 midnights erased in a day. I watched a lifetime just flicker away. Oh, it's gone in a heartbeat, everything we used to be. How does a technique turn to used to know? How does a fire turn to freezing snow? You walked away without a backward glance, while I was waiting for one more dance. The memories are heavy, they weigh on my soul. A story half written that'll never be whole. Years on in moments, curved into dust. The gold of our youth is covered in rust. Oh, 1,000 midnights sudden